guys have 4 preseason games under your belt now. Just looking back from where you started to where you are now, where do you feel like this group has been able to get more and more comfortable at?
Definitely improving, especially the rookies, man. From day one to now, they look like they had a whole year under their belt already. So just seeing them get comfortable, seeing them playing well, seeing them being more vocal, it's been awesome to see.
What about you personally? I mean, you put in a lot of work during this offseason. How are you feeling yourself progress over training camp so far?
Good. I feel good. I'm healthy. That's what I care about the most. So, yeah.
When you all looked at the film from, especially just from that back-to-back, you did so many good things well, some things to work on too. What was the big emphasis today in practice?
A lot of it was ball screens, guarding them, on the guards especially. Um, some late game situation. Those two things were two big emphasis. And offensively, just not settling for ISOs. Continue to create action, we call it, and just keep having the defense move.
In general, over those 2 games, the ball really was zipping around. What does that feel like on the floor when it's just going like that?
It's awesome to play that type of basketball. I think we have guys that are so unselfish that they ping the ball, they move it, they'll get off it. We don't chase assists. Like, we play the right way. So it's really cool to play with everybody in this building.
As you guys are you're building something right now, do you feel like you're kind of setting a foundation of that type of play? It can help you not just this year, but in the years to come, that you're trying to set a
For sure, for sure. I think you look around this building. I don't think anybody on this team is in their prime. So we're probably the only NBA team, or one of the only NBA teams that can say that. You know what I mean? So I think that's why it's important to keep the big picture every day. And that's not to say like we're cool with losing, because we're not. We have a super competitive bunch. But it's just important, when you have such a young team, to just understand the big picture and understand what you're striving for, and never lose sight of that on good days, on bad days, all the above.
Just one more thing for me. There was it seemed like a really nice moment where you and Mark were like on the court. He was kind of standing right at that coach's mark, and I don't know what you guys were talking about. It was free throws, and we were just strategizing about something. What's that relationship like with you and him on the court?
Oh, he's like that with everybody. He's such a player's coach. Like, even every play he calls, whether it's offensively, every scheme we have defensively, like, he just wants to put us in the right spots, and from there he allows us to play. Like, he understands that we're the ones on the court, and he's so great at giving us freedom through structure.
Any other questions in the room? We got a question from Andrew Schlatt on Zoom. Go ahead, Andrew, with your question.
Hey Ty, you played with folks last year. Have you noticed kind of at this game or any maturity that you acquired in the offseason?
Andrew, can you repeat that question, please? We couldn't hear you that well.
Yeah, I was just curious about your thoughts on
There we go, Andrew.
preseason. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was just curious about your thoughts on Poku's preseason and maybe some things that he's acquired over the offseason, or maybe how he added strength has helped his game. Just your general thoughts.
Yeah, you could tell he's much more comfortable from day one last year training camp to this year preseason. You could tell he put in the work to work on his body in the off season. You could tell he's more poised. I mean, he's always had a tremendous feel for the game at a super young age. Even last year, some of the reads he would make would be super impressive, and some of the cross-court passes he can make. And this is how not a lot of guys can see that. Definitely not a lot of 7-footers can see those reads. So he's always had that ability, and to see him kind of slowly start to piece it together has been awesome.
Just a follow-up.
Go ahead, Andrew.
On Justin. Yeah. Just so Justin showed a lot of poise for a 19-year-old. He just turned 19. I just want your thoughts on playing with him and what it's like to play with him, not only in the game but in practice.
I love playing with him, man. Every day I get to be on his team in practice. I sprint to every spot because I know I got a chance to get the ball. Not to say that I don't with anybody else, but I'm just saying I know when he has the ball, he'll always see me and always put that right in my shooting pocket. So playing with him's a treat. At a young age, he has such an advanced feel for the game. He sees the court. He makes every pass. He's big. He's tall. He's fairly athletic. So he's going to be really special.